So the game I'm playing today is called Exit Path, a Flash game released in 2010. It was developed by the same guy who made the Traffic Flash games that I played a while back, I Love Traffic and I Hate Traffic, and also the Dark Cut Flash game I played a few months ago as well. And this Flash game is probably the most popular Flash game he's ever released. It has like 16 million plays on Arbor Games alone, and it's also one of his highest rated games on the site. In fact, I think it is his highest rated game. Now, what exactly is Exit Path? Well, in this game, you control this guy who looks like the little guy that you see on Crosswalk Science. Basically, he's being put through a series of survival tests. He's in this facility, kind of similar to Portal's Aperture Science Labs, but not exactly the same. It's actually a lot more dangerous than it, and he's just trying to escape the stadium in order to achieve freedom. I believe this was meant to be mostly a multiplayer game, though. There is a single-player mode, but it's not very long. I think the main focus of this game was the multiplayer, and I think that might have been why people love this game so much. Now, this is not a Flash game that I grew up playing. As a matter of fact, I only first played this game earlier today, and I already managed to beat the entire single-player mode, and this is honestly one of the best Flash games I've ever played, and I really do mean it when I say that. Like, this game is really fun. It's supposed to be another one of these speed games, the kinds of games where you have to go really fast, you're being pitted against the clock. Well, not really, but you do have a timer down below that times how long you've taken to beat the entire game. So how's about I just go and show you what this game is all about? We're not gonna tackle the multiplayer right now. I'm not sure if there's even anyone who still plays this Flash game, but we'll go to Uniplayer, which is the single-player mode. That's my little stick figure guy. I can customize him, as you can see. You can unlock different headgear for him, and also hand gear, by completing various achievements. There's only some customization options that you can unlock by playing multiplayer, but that's my guy right here. You can change his color, you can also change his headgear as well. So he's just looking really stylish with this little hat right here, but we're not really going to pay too much attention to that right now. We're just going to play right here, and we are going to go. We are in our bed right here, which we cannot interact with at all. So the main controls here is that you use the arrow keys to jump around left and right. You can move your character, you can press the down arrow key to crouch, you can press the up arrow key to jump. Depending on how long you hold it down for, you can achieve a higher jump. If you hold it down longer, you can just tap it to make small jumps. And of course the WAS and D keys also work, so if you're more used to that control scheme, you can only jump once though, and you can't wall jump at all. So this is the first stage, getting out. This one is fairly straightforward. As you can see, we already beat it. So now we're gonna try and get out here. Up or W to jump, hold longer to jump higher, and you can also press S or down to slide, so we can use that in order to slide into these crevices. Those are little signs right here. These are scattered throughout all of the levels. I haven't been able to find every single one of them yet, and I have no idea what collecting all of them unlocks exactly. Welcome, runner. Your runner ID is... We slide the turntable around. 2XM4H19L. Cool runner ID. Your completion of this series of obstacles may result in your immediate release. Asterisk, that is not to say that you'll be completely free. Under our government and laws, there are specific rules and obligations that will require you to continue to obey our rules of our governed body of self-appointed individuals. All runners will also understand that this release does not indicate any sort of liberty, and all that matters. In accordance to the law we provided, we'll have a final say by the governed body regardless of what has already been said. Cooperation is mandatory and necessary. Any disagreement with these terms will not be tolerated and subject to a fine. But we're just going to completely ignore that because we're going to try and escape here. Government can't contain us! So then we have, we're introduced to another mechanic right here called flow. Now this is pretty interesting. So this mechanic basically allows you to dash, but what you have to do is that you have to run in order to increase it. So you have your flow ready and you can hold the spacebar in order to do so. Now, I'm not sure if there is this other mechanic right here. Okay, well, we did get a flare for filling that up, so that's basically an achievement. So we hold down the spacebar, and as you can see, we can run a lot quicker. We will need to use this mechanic in order to get over certain gaps in the later levels. Some of them we can only get over, and also some of the obstacles as well, otherwise we will die. Survivors get freed, but death can occur. So then we are out here in the stadium. Please welcome runner. I'm not even going to bother reading that. It is time to survive. So we just have to jump over to Saws here. Yep, we can't forget our flow, of course. We're also going to grab that sign because I did not see that there before. So that one's pretty straightforward. Then you get introduced to axes. So those little poles right there are checkpoints. So you hit those, and when you die, you will respawn from that. from that point onwards, that is. Now, I'm just going to demonstrate this right here. If you get hit by this axe, what happens is that the time will rewind and you'll be moved back to the checkpoint you last crossed. So that's how that works. There is basically instant respawn in this game, and because of that, I really do like it. Because of that, it's one of my most favorite features in any video game. When you die, you get to respawn instantly and go right back into the action. So we don't really need to use our flow right now. We can just go underneath that. We could have taken the harder path, but I decided to chicken out. Now, actually, I'm not entirely sure. Well, actually, I am entirely sure how we would get this sign right here. Just like that. We get a flare for obtaining sign number 8. Now, oh, geez, okay. Yeah, I do believe we keep our sign even if we die and we don't cross a checkpoint. So what we gotta do here is that we have to jump on these bounce pads. And once again, if we hold down the up arrow key long enough, we can get a much higher jump, of course. So, that's a pretty easy stage. All of these stages are very easy at first, but the difficulty starts ramping up very quickly. There are various environments as well, it's not just the stadium. As a matter of fact, we're almost done with the stadium, so we're just gonna get underneath that axe right there. Yeah, you know, just got all the swinging axes. This is where we get introduced to lasers here, as you can see, so you gotta run away from those as fast as you can. We also have teleporters here, which will, of course, teleport you to a higher area. And then we have to fall into that other teleporter right there just to get through the axes. For some reason, that one's just floating in the air. Not explained why. Not explained why at all. Yeah, we have to go down under this. Yeah, if we go under these spikes, they will attack us immediately. So we have to go under these spikes right here. I don't think we need to use our flow. No, we didn't have to. We're gonna hit this checkpoint. We might need to use our flow right here, though. Oh, actually, no. We don't have to. No, we just need to go quick. Yeah, because that conveyor belt was facing forward. So yeah, there are conveyor belts which will speed you up, of course. So in that instance, you don't really need to use your flow. On successfully completing the course set upon by the officiants, good God, I can't pronounce words today. In doing so, freeing this individual's mortal life as deemed necessary by the governing body of this great nation of ours, and with pending further review. So yeah, we're basically living in this dystopian society where they're like capturing people and putting them through all these various trials, as using them as their test subjects. Attention surviving runner, congratulations, you may be chosen for a mandatory audit of your abilities. Please pass through the turnstile to receive further information about your freedom and the process towards your eventual release. Also, I realized I just called this a turntable. No, it's a turnstile. I'm aware of what objects are, and I'm not gonna bother reading that. You can just pause the video if you want to read that. I'm not gonna bother. So then this starts looking a lot more like Portal right here. So we have test A, 1 out of 4. We are in the laboratory right now, so we have a different place right here. Wow, okay, I just completely messed that up. I'm trying to get the cyan, even though I really don't need it, but I just want to get it. Because, well, I just want to. Don't question it. Yeah, so we are in the laboratory right here, and I believe there's only 4 levels in the laboratory. We already got through the first one here. There's 30 stages in total, and we're almost halfway through the game. I don't think I'm gonna bother with that one in particular, though. That cyan. Yeah, we just gotta try and get through these axes right here. We're just gonna fall down. Try not to hit those trampolines at the wrong time. There we go. Very good indeed. Then on to test C. Just gotta avoid those spikes. They won't hit us if we go fast enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother getting that cyan. I don't know if those saw blades can move up and down. I do see a bit of a line right there. Well, actually, no, that's just a checkpoint. What am I talking about? This I may need to use my flow, though. Hey! There we go. We gotta get a little boost of speed right there so we can make it over that way. That's how we can get across the larger gaps. Okay, how exactly did I... Okay, wait. There is a bottom path we can take down here. And I think I do need to take this path, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. The conveyor belts that are moving backwards can push you back, but I believe if you keep jumping, you can get through them. And, okay, wow, I just completely missed the jump right there. Okay, hang on. Hang on a moment. I've gotten through all these levels already, so I should know what I am doing. Somehow I didn't get hit by the saw blade. I have no idea how that happened. Yeah, then you have the double lasers right here. Yeah, you gotta like trick them here. You gotta bait them. You gotta bait them into getting themselves blocked by these well, blocks. So I think I did it right there. I'm not even sure what I was doing, but sure, that it worked. So we're just gonna carry onwards. So that's it for the lab. Now we are halfway through the game. Thank you for your participation. Your arrival at this point confirms your skill in the Stadium Challenge you have been issued. Continue to the next room to proceed to the exit path. The Stadium Challenge can change at any time. The outcome of finishing the Stadium Challenge can change at any time. The circumstance for which a challenge is issued can change at any time. The outcome of finishing a challenge, regardless of what was said in previous articles, can change at any time. Thank you for your patience. Alright, let's just go. Supersonic speed. And I believe this stage there's like absolutely nothing here. Okay, yeah, well then it changes to this, of course. Yeah, I do remember this. There is no freedom. Just written in blood. Of course, please keep the lights off in this area. Because you have to make it all scary, but now we're in the back rooms. I guess those were the people who died. Okay, I didn't even like notice that there. Okay, stop jumping into it. I said stop jumping into it. Thank you very much. Good Christ on a cracker. Extermination discussion prohibited. I already hit the checkpoint here. Yeah, you just gotta make like a tiny jump. I don't know how I didn't get hit by that spike. Wait. I'm gonna grab the sign here. Just because I can. It was a very easy one to collect. Oh yes, we got a wave of axes right here. Yeah, okay, let's just go underneath that. Very nice. Now there was another sign I could have collected, but I don't care right now. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, by the way, my stick figure guy just disintegrates too. I think we need to dive under that. Good God, game lags so much when it's rewinding time. Here, let's just go slow here. Let's just take our time with this. Very nice. Okay, stage 20 backrooms. This is not an exit. Death can occur. There we go. You just have to. Well, I was gonna say you have to just maintain your jump, or you have to control your jump here. Can't jump too high. Can't jump too low. There we go. Now we're outside. Get this sign right here. Because I've just been going past all of these, I haven't even been noticing them. We can just use our flow right here. I believe this is another stage with absolutely no obstacles, so that's fine. That is absolutely okay. Oh yeah, and also this is just a straightforward one because, again, you just run forward. Okay, got a bit of a glitch right there. Bit of a graphical glitch. My guy just, like, turned invisible. Now, how are you doing, Laser? I think this might be, the last area right here, actually. So we just gotta fly through here. The laser does kind of follow us for a little while because it has a good line of sight. Okay, now we gotta run through here. I don't think we need to use our flow for this one. Like I said, there is like one section coming up. Like the very last level, you definitely need to use your flow in order to get through it. Otherwise, it is pretty much impossible. Okay, hang on. You gotta move with the axes. I mean, I could jump over them too, but let's see if we can do something stylish right here. Okay, hang on. How is it hitting me? How did I even jump through those? I have no clue how that even worked. Yeah, it's also worth noting that when you die, the position of all of these obstacles do not reset. So their cycle doesn't reset at all. They're constantly moving. So when you die, as you can see, they maintain their position. Okay, there we go. I got through that somehow. Yeah, so this is just a level where there's all sorts of swinging spikes. So you just gotta, or swinging spikes, what am I talking about? Swinging axes. I mean, they have the same functionality as spikes. They kill you instantly, but they're not actually spikes. Hang on a moment. Ooh, okay. That was some swift dodging right there. And then I think we need to, okay, yeah, we need to move out of that teleporter quickly, otherwise the axe will swing back and hit us. But that's okay. We got through that. And then I think this is another level where there's like no objects whatsoever, just a giant cyan. Impossibly difficult protection mechanisms ahead. Do not exit or risk immediate death. No citizen is allowed to leave the city without prior authorization and reason. Please return to the city immediately unless otherwise credentialed. Nah, we're not gonna bother with that. Yeah, the Skyline city limit. So this is the final area of the game. Death can occur, but we're gonna try not to make it occur here, because we're gonna try and yeah, stop quickly, because otherwise we will hit those spikes and just bounce on these trampolines. We can just avoid the other trampoline altogether by getting a good enough height. And we just jump into this tiny little crevice, jump on this tile, and jump back onwards up to that platform. We made it through that one. And then I'm not gonna bother reading that. You can, again, you can pause the game in order to see that for yourself. Okay, whoa, hang on a second. I do not know where I am in time and space right now. Calm down. There we go. Got through that. I ended up dying like 20 times to that because I couldn't stop this guy from moving so fast. Right, so now we have another wave of saw blades right here. This is another thing where you need to time your jump correctly. Or, well actually, I think... Do you need to get up to that teleporter? No, I think what I'm pretty sure what you can do is just or wait, can you? Hang on, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, I think you're supposed to get up to this trampoline, use this teleporter to get to the other side. Yeah, this is what you're supposed to do, and then just fall down, avoid the spikes, also avoid that saw blade too. Oh yeah, avoid the second spike down below, because I think you can just jump through that and then make your way to the next stage. Yeah. So then you have the spinning axes right here. These are not too hard to avoid. Watch as I say that and then get killed by it. Okay, no, I didn't. That did not happen. I'm good at video games. Wow. And the worst part about that, it just going to show you how horrible I am at paying attention, was that I saw it swinging towards me and I did absolutely nothing to avoid that situation. I did absolutely nothing to avoid it, but at least I made it to the checkpoint. Yeah, so this is one of the last stages right here. What in the heck? How did I even make it through all of that on my first attempt? Yeah, so these are just platforms you have to jump across and you need to just time it very well. So this is one of the stages where you're definitely going to need to use your flow in order to get through here. Not get through this right here though, because this just requires good timing. Yeah, it's this right here. So you gotta charge up your flow, and then run like hell. And that didn't work because I hit the side of the wall there. Oh, there we go. You have to time your jump a little bit earlier, because you need to make sure that the cannons don't hit you. Because there's like 2 cannons right here that fire at you at the same time on the second jump, and you need to make sure that both lasers don't hit you at the same time. There we go. That's very nice indeed. And also make sure that one doesn't hit you. Come on, trampoline. Please bounce me upwards. Thank you very much. And just gotta get through these last bit of axes right here. Okay, wait a second. Wait for the timing. I'm not waiting for the timing because I'm impatient. There we go. That's good. That's very nice indeed. At least it does give you a lot of checkpoints. I don't know, I almost feel like maybe it gives you maybe a few too many checkpoints, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Just make this go by a lot quicker. Yep, the city. We're about to leave the city, guys, so this is the last challenge right here, and you do need your flow in order to get through this. This is not a very hard level right here. You just use your flow at the very end in order to get through all those spikes, and there you go. You're done. And so you ran onwards towards a new life. You were awakened by your own ambition to be free and to run your own course. And while the path seems unknown and the future remains unclear, one thing is for certain. Man is free at the moment he wishes to be. I assume that's a quote from a guy named Voltaire? I don't know, you showed his username on the screen, so I don't know if he's the guy who wrote that, or I don't know who he is, doesn't matter. Thank you for completing Uniplayer mode. Completing it means the same thing. Exit Path was a labor of love starting months ago on paper and pencil. I spent hours a day putting together sketches, user interface layouts, and compositions, finally arriving at this screen. Thanks to everyone that really made this project possible. John. Yep, so John, of course, the same guy who made the I Love Traffic, I Hate Traffic, Dark Cut. Yeah, he's basically the guy who created all sorts of Flash games that I grew up playing when I was in, like, middle school. Even though I didn't play a lot of his Flash games. In fact, I think the only one that I really played very often was I Love Traffic. But still, thanks for creating that game anyway. Gave me a lot of very fond childhood memories. So we have all the beta testers right here, all the people who beta tested the game before it came out, and as you can see, there were a lot of people who beta tested this game. Like an entire boatload of people right here who tested this game to ensure that it was the best quality possible. Yeah, that's crazy. There's probably at least 100 beta testers on this screen, so that's absolutely insane that he got like that many people to test this game out for him. That's absolutely crazy. Special thanks to the following people for making this project possible, and I assume this is just all of his friends that he's like friends and family members that he's referring to right here, and of course Armor Games. My final time, pacing okay. Yeah, 16 minutes and 40 seconds. Your arrival at this point confirms your skill in Exit Path. Go play multiplayer and put others to shame. Shame cannot be guaranteed. Shame will be distributed as designated by the authorities and assigned by the Shame Committee. Those who choose to distribute shame outside committee authority must document and notarize their shaming within 7 to 10 business days per Section C 9420525 legal codes. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, always read the fine print. Anyway, yeah, that's the entire game, guys. We beat it. That's it. We're done. Now, of course, we do have the multiplayer mode as well. I'm not sure if anyone even still plays Exit Path, though, because this game came out almost 8 years ago. I could check out the multiplayer right here. Yeah, there's a guest, a quick play match. I mean, are there still people who play this? I would like to know. I would actually like to know right here. Well, okay, matchmaking right here. Did you know that aardvarks can jump over 10,000 feet high and eat a small human child all in one swift action? Wow, that is very interesting. I did not know that, sir. Thank you for informing me about that completely useless knowledge. Well, I guess it's not completely useless. It can eat a small human child, so I guess I'll know to keep my child away from aardvarks then. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's doing anything, guys, so maybe I don't know if the servers would even still be online. Well, actually, there is a sequel to Exit Path that came out about a year later, simply called Exit Path 2. So I wouldn't be surprised if the servers for the original Exit Path are down now. So I should probably inform you guys about my original plan for this video. My initial plan was to play the original Exit Path, but I was also going to try and play Exit Path 2 in this video as well. I just wasn't going to tell you guys until after I beat Exit Path 1, the campaign mode. I thought that I would play both of those games in this video, just because a lot of my videos tend to be like 40 to 45 minutes anyway, and I thought that maybe I'd be able to get through both of those games within that allotted time frame. I really want to try and cut down on the length of my videos. I want to try and at least make it so that they don't exceed a half hour in length, because there's a lot of times where I just tend to get carried away when I'm playing a game. It's like I want to stop, but I can't, because I can't stop playing it because I want to see what happens next. And for some games I will continue to make the videos in excess of a half hour. You know, I'll still make those lengthy videos for certain games, like story-driven games, for instance. I really do want to try and make my videos a lot shorter now, because I feel like they're just way too long. Like, who even has the time to watch a 40 to 45 minute video, like sit down and just watch through that in its entirety without doing anything else? Nobody's got time for that. Insert overused meme here. Long story short, I want to try and make my videos a lot shorter, therefore Exit Path 2 will probably receive its own video instead. Exit Path 2's campaign is not as long as Exit Path 1, I'm pretty sure it's around the same length. It is a little bit more difficult though, so its difficulty will probably make up for it. Oh, by the way, did you know that you can put a flower on your head? Yeah, if you want to feel very pretty, you want to escape a dystopian society in style? Oh, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You look beautiful. Very, very cool. Very nice indeed. And sure, let's make him naked in the meantime. Your arms don't appear to be connected to your body, dude. What is going on there? So yeah, that's Exit Path 1. Really cool game. Always like these kinds of games with a very, very pristine sense of speed. I do kind of wish it was a little bit longer, but you know, it's fine. I think it's still in an appropriate length, given the kind of game that it is. Anyway, if you want to play this for yourself, the link is in the description, and see if you can beat my time of 14 minutes. I mean, if you're actually good at video games, you'll probably be able to, because to be fair, I only pretend to be good at games. I'm not actually. I'm just a poser, guys. I'm just a poser, nothing else. And maybe within the next week or so, a video of Exit Path 2 will emerge, and we'll play that. And I actually like Exit Path 2 a lot more, but I just figured I'd play the original first just to show you where it all began. So expect that very soon. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video I make. Later!